traditions. Now that we know where our Thanksgiving holiday came from, let's talk about some of our favorite Thanksgiving traditions. Many families across the United States enjoy all kinds of Thanksgiving traditions. If your family is like mine, some traditions go all the way back to the Pilgrims, and some are unique to your relatives. That's one of the great things about Thanksgiving. It can be celebrated many different ways. Many families have followed in the footsteps of the Pilgrims and prepare a Thanksgiving dinner. Can you guess how many turkeys are eaten in the United States each Thanksgiving Day? A whopping 46 million. Like the Pilgrims, many Americans still enjoy vegetables like corn, pumpkin, and cranberries at our Thanksgiving feast. Although now, most people like their pumpkin in freshly baked pies, and their cranberries made into a sweet cranberry sauce. One of the more modern Thanksgiving Day traditions is Thanksgiving Day parades. Perhaps the most famous parade is the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, held in New York City each year. This beloved parade got its start back in 1924. Today, you might be one of the more than 50 million people who watch the parade on television. Or, if you are really lucky, maybe you are one of the 3.5 million people who line the parade route to catch a glimpse of the giant character balloons, marching bands, celebrities, and incredible floats that travel the parade's 2.5-mile route. Another modern tradition is watching football games on Thanksgiving Day. Around the country, many local high schools have big games on or near Thanksgiving Day. The National Football League held its first Thanksgiving Day game in 1934, with a matchup between the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears. Since then, gathering around the TV to watch NFL Thanksgiving Day games has become a tradition for many families. And for the Detroit Lions, playing football on Thanksgiving Day has become a tradition too. Since 1934, there have been only 6 Thanksgivings that they haven't played football. Many families like to play games as well as watch them on television. Some like physical games like soccer and touch football, while other families like card and board games. You might also find families and friends gathered around the table talking with each other and sharing memories. Giving thanks and sharing is also a big part of the Thanksgiving holiday. Many people volunteer to collect food and prepare Thanksgiving meals for people in need. Others like to send special packages to people in the military who are away from their families on Thanksgiving. Spending time with loved ones, whether they are family or friends, eating delicious food and giving thanks for our many blessings make Thanksgiving one of the most beloved American holidays.
Before the turkey and the sweet potatoes hit the table, many Americans start their Thanksgiving watching a parade. And it's been that way for nearly a century.
November 1924, a small group of Macy's employees gathers to celebrate Thanksgiving.
The Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade may have started out as a small get-together, but this year 8,000 people will participate in the 2.5-mile journey through New York City, while over 3 million people watch from the street and another 50 million watch on TV at home. Over the decades, organizers have continually tried to outdo themselves. The parade's iconic helium balloons were introduced in 1927, and every year spectators turn out to see their favorite characters in jumbo size. From Mickey Mouse to Big Bird to Superman. Celebrities of the moment also show up to wave to the crowd and wish them happy holidays. The event has only been canceled 3 times because of World War II, but the joy it brings to people is undeniable. And when it's all over, something new begins. The holiday season, with Santa Claus closing out the parade and starting the anticipation for his big night.